Question. Number 1. Complete the sentence. Look at you. Number 2. Answer the meaning. Never mind. Never mind. Number 3. Answer the meaning. I'm about to go out. I'm about to go out.
Do you know much about your own culture? What do you like the most about your own culture, Hokuto? In your culture, is it polite to be straightforward and direct when you talk to someone?
Almost Japanese people bow in many situations. Yeah, it's Japanese culture, special culture, and
because it's
and we we often say I'm sorry.
yeah, sorry. Thank
many
you, thank you,
many
sorry.
say thank you and sorry. We say many situations.
Yes, exactly. Even though it's not your fault, you still say sorry, something like that. Am I correct?
Yep.
For example, you bumped into like stranger, and even though it's not your fault, you keep on saying sorry, sorry, sorry still, even though it's not your fault, right?
Right.
Yes, and also a bow is a sign of respect, right? In Japan, am I
Right.
correct?
Yeah. Right. We something happens, we often bow and thank you or sorry.
Okay, I see. Which is very polite and quite good. But what do you think is interesting about your culture?
Interesting.
Mm,
Japan has a lot of historical place and
mm-hmm.
building
Okay.
like a shrine and temple
Mm-hmm.
in Japan. So many Japanese and a lot of foreigners uh, want to visit there. It's very good
Mm-hmm. To
places.
visit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. I see. So the interesting about in your country, it's like the temple or shrines.
right.
So is it like, for example, if foreigner will visit your shrine, is it for free or there is like an entrance fee?
Uh, both both and some shrines some shrine almost shrines is are free
For
free
free.
for free, but
Mm,
many temples uh, uh you need to pay some fee uh to for many temples.
okay, so even though you're a Japanese or you're a foreigner, is it like the entrance fee is for foreigners or Japanese people also need to pay the
uh
fee?
Everyone need to pay.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So it doesn't mean that you're a Japanese it's for free. So it's still you still need to pay.
Uh,
even though you're Japanese.
yeah,
So all of all
all people, Japanese and foreigner, need
oh,
to pay entrance
mm,
fee.
okay, I see. It's understandable though. But what do you like the most about your own culture, Hokuto?
Most.
Yes,
Um,
the most.
I like I like Japanese history and Japanese temple.
Mm,
So yeah, I I've I've been to a lot of Japanese shrines and temples. So uh, and there are they have many they have different histories. So it's very interesting.
I see. But have you ever been abroad
No,
before?
I've never been abroad.
Ah, okay, just domestic. You travel
Yeah.
domestically. I see. But okay, as you said, you like the most the culture. I mean, the culture is like your temples or shrines in your country. But how about what do you like least about your culture and why?
Least.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
It's like out of 10, it's like kind of one, something like that. You
Uh
don't really like something like that.
really like.
Don't really like.
Okay, okay.
Is there any?
Yeah, yeah. And I I many many Japanese work company.
Mm-hmm.
Ma- Many Japanese companies, and they we have to work. We
Oh,
have
like
to work a lot of time. So
mm.
we must not we must not leave come home. We must not come home early.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I see. Ah, so it's the culture, like, because as far as I know, Japanese people are very hardworking,
yeah,
but it's part of the culture that
yeah,
Japanese people are very workaholic because of your culture.
yes. So
Oh,
if we don't finish them our work, we wouldn't we wouldn't go home. We
okay.
must not go
I
home.
see. So you need to finish your task before going home, something like
Yeah,
that. So in that case, you are forced to do overtime work even though you don't want to.
yeah,
Oh my God, that was tough. Right?
yeah. It's Japanese but culture.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I was also very confused. And I also wonder, like, oh my God, Japanese people are very hardworking and workaholic and they do overtime work. And how about they still have a time to spend with their family, something like that? Because of course, if you tend to do overtime work, you're very tired, right? So at home, you just want to rest, even though your family wants your time, but because you're very, very tired, you choose to rest and no time for your family,
And
something like that.
it depends on people person,
Uh-huh.
but many maybe many Japanese people and don't don't have family time
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
So for example, my father, when I was a kid, and my father uh, need to work at 7 a.m. So I still sleep. I still sleep then